What's going on, everybody? On this week's hunt camp, we're going to talk about the Red Arrow Navy. No, one of the things that I've wanted to do for a while is do a trip where you pack in on a boat and you camp somewhere, and then you have this epic hauling a deer out in a canoe or a kayak kind of situation. And I wanted to capture that on the Red Arrow TV show. And you guys possibly saw the Maryland show where we attempted that, and this is how that went. Chad's got this one peninsula of land that holds a lot of good deer. The problem is you can't get to the deer without spooking them unless you go by boat. So I get to thinking of how cool it's going to look when I pack out this big buck on the kayak, just like the guys on TV. This hunt is going to be legendary. Alright, cool. Now there's that blue strap on top of that.
That's a freaking deer hunting rig right there, boys. No, it don't matter where you go, deer. You can get some scuba gear. We're coming after you. Especially you does. Land, sea, air. Doesn't matter. We're coming for you. We're coming to a thicket near you. We're going to put an arrow through your heart.
This plan's coming together. I kind of feel like a redneck Navy SEAL with limited weaponry and no proper training. Now to y'all, I might just look like a guy in full camo paddling a kayak up a creek, but keep in mind, in my head, Kenny Loggins is singing Danger Zone, and I'm thinking about how many magazine covers I'm gonna be on. These deer think they can run from the hunters, but little do they know they've got 3 hours of epic slow-mo footage and a perfect plan. Well, that sucked. We didn't see a single deer. In fact, we didn't even see but one squirrel, and he gave us the finger. Sometimes when you try to do epic things for TV purposes, you're reminded of the reality that you have little to no control over the movements of a wild animal. Anybody who's hunted any length of time knows you're going to have plenty of evenings like this. And now this isn't something new. I've wanted to do this for years. I've been trying to do it at home because we got some rivers that run by a lot of our deer hunting property, and I've actually used the kayaks, the bona fide kayaks on these properties over the years, especially when it would flood and some of our land was actually, it was easier to access it by kayak. And for whatever reason, I always pictured this epic, way too much slow motion kind of situation. Magazine cover, hauling a big buck out on your kayak looking like a badass. But it never worked out. The deer didn't move or whatever happened. It just, I could kill them every other day of the week and then break the kayak out. And so far, it's just hadn't been good luck. But maybe if we keep trying, eventually, I'll get to have an epic situation where I pack a deer out on my kayak. In fact, I might just go way out of my way to, if there's a tiny little stream running by my stand, I'll paddle that kayak up it no matter where the deer's at and pack it out on it eventually. Maybe it'll happen one day.